At the beginning of every new level, you get a flashback like this, doing a recap of all the stuff you need to remember.
So it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wade's pages.
Good.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I mean, chat up a bit of it.
She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found
There's
out
what?
all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Blood bags.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI.
He's...
Okay, the person who texted me, yes, you do need a Twitch account to comment.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff.
They're like, I keep trying to do the chat thing, but it won't work. Yeah, you need an account. I would say if you do have an Amazon account, Amazon Prime, you can get free shit on Twitch. I get a ton of free. Yeah, I get a ton of free games and stuff. I'm pretty sure like Alan Wake was actually one of the free games.
Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
Yeah,
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were busy. Well,
it might be on Epic Games. Oh, yeah, that might have been on Epic Games actually, because I know Alan Wake 2 is only available on Epic, PC-wise, which is kind of annoying me because Epic Games is not actually at any of my money yet. Only a bunch of free games I get. Oh, this guy's a limp and it's never explained. Yeah.
well, you ain't wrong.
Honestly, that's part of this game, is not everything is explained. So either I was going to be streaming this tonight or I was going to be streaming something else, but, you know, I wanted to do the Alan Wake fanboy stuff because I love this game. The other game I got because I had a tiny bit of money left over. I got Bolt Gun. Bolt Gun? The... Oh my god, that is like the rejected Mr. 47 name. The name is Gun. Bald Gun. No. Fucking hell. No, Bolt Gun. It is the... It's... Okay, it's basically a Warhammer game, but it's Doom. And it looks really... It's properly like... Here's 2D art in a 3D environment with random epic music. Yeah, its whole point is it's like, imagine if id made a Warhammer licensed game instead of Doom.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook store. The Scratchin' Hag comes for you in the dark.
Bolt Gun, cousin to the Nail Gun.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to
Thank
the
you,
best
Furby.
All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady.
Yeah, if you've ever watched Twin Peaks, Cynthia Weaver is the completely legally distinct lamp lady who is completely legally distinct from the log lady from Twin Peaks. She likes the lamp. No, she just has, as the kids say, trauma. Rose. I don't know, I've never seen you with a lamp. Ah, Rose, I haven't seen you with a lamp, so I don't know. You're a lamp.
Welcome to...
Hi, Rose.
Oh dear. Mr. Wake.
Okay.
I'm so glad
You've got some shadow shit on you.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come
If anyone ever speaks to you like this at the front door, do not go in. And do not accept a beverage.
This is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. And used to inspire you.
Barry, she doesn't have anything.
Yeah. Hey, Al.
Actually,
Oh,
what's that really famous Japanese ramen? The one you can just boil up. Cup noodle? They've started selling that here and it's fucking great. As you do. Nice. Hi, Rose. Don't kink shame the Vikings.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin.
Hi, Thomas.
I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promise.
Okay, Satan.
must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on.
It's more how you pronounced it. Say it again.
Turn the light on.
Are you talking Mjolnir?
Back to work.
Yeah, it's pronounced Mjolnir. I mean... Do you not mean the fuck box?
I felt nauseous.
Do you know, judging from the color... Oh god.
I can't tell reality from dreaming.
Okay, you wake up, there's a creepy version of you on the TV, and then there's also
She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call
a shrine above a girl's bed. This is the fuck box.
My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way.
What
She
happened?
knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under
Are you
similar
okay?
circumstances, Thomas Zane.
It sounds like... Why do I feel I should just have a very small window, just showing your stream? 1 second, actually.
I can feel it.
Oh, gotcha. Wait, are you streaming currently?
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours
Oh,
left
and that's
to
what happened to
begin.
Rose. Hi,
All I
Rose.
could do was get Barry into the car.
You
work
okay,
something
Rose?
out once I got on the road.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
Yeah, she got possessed by a Lovecraftian elder god.
To me and left its mark.
First refill is free.
Yeah,
No
the darkness in
sugar
like
on the counter there.
the darkness in this is basically an elder god.
My gun and flashlight.
Well, yeah,
I
well,
have to find a way to
yes,
get
because,
Barry
you
in
know,
the car as quickly
the elder
as
gods will
possible.
just
There was
ruin
no
everything.
time to waste.
Okay, I'm watching your stream, but I see me. There we go, okay. Wait a minute, wait, hold up. Is that the engine from Event Horizon? Sorry, I just got someone just shouted, someone dropped chat. When you work so much, you repeat your lines even when possessed. Yeah, that sucks. Okay, quickly show me the weird thing, because I have to go back to my thing. Wait a minute, that looks familiar. That looks like... It looks like... Okay, go back to my thing. That looks like shit from Silent Hill 4. Another radio I won't be turning on because it always plays copyrighted music. Yeah! Actually, hold up. I wanna go back. No, they do in later games. They have Quantum Break and Control, and they let you turn off licensed music because, you know, streaming games is such a big thing. Yeah, but I wanna talk about that. When you work so much, you repeat your lines even when possessed. Dude, I used to work in a two different call centers. One was for the BBC, one was for a phone company I can't talk about. And to this day, I still remember how I answered the phone and the tone of voice I used. If I used my work phone voice right now, it would make V uncomfortable. Are you ready for this? Are you sure? Okay then. Ring, 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 ring. Answer the phone. Hi there! Am I speaking to Honest Cactus? Yeah, no, here's how I worked it out to make things easier. Make it less Irish and slightly more English, and they'll stop being rude to me. That's not even a joke.
Oh, you're gonna get it now.
Oh yeah, this dickhead. So, this guy, Nightingale, his whole thing... Yeah. His whole thing is being angry, trying to kill Alan Wake, and every time he says to give his name, he gives a writer's name instead. He just called him Hemingway, Spillane, I think he calls him Lovecraft, Poe, Stephen King at one point. Not really, Alan Wake's an unarmed white man. And he's rich. And he's rich. He sells books. I would like to sell books. I'd love to have Alan Wake kind of money, even involved demonic possession.
But there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Yeah, so that once again, there's a drinking game, which you have to drink every time another author is mentioned, which he fucks you up with. Every time there's a Twin Peaks reference, and every time Alan speaks about himself in the third person. I have never tried this drinking game because my liver wouldn't survive. I also think this is the level where I don't get a fucking gun for a while. Yeah. Though, if you want rough, the last level of the game is one of the hardest, but there is an achievement to basically do the entire level without firing a single shot. You can only use flash grenades and flares. Not from the flare gun, because that counts as a gun, but actual, the flares you drop. Yeah. It took me about 7 different attempts, and I have the achievement on 360. I don't think I ever want to do it again. Yeah. But yeah, you can see why I like this game. It's just 90% atmosphere and an actual decent story. Pardon me? It's very cool. I like it. And also, every time I post anything on Instagram about Alan Wake or Control, Sam Lake, the writer, likes my shit. I don't. I basically I need to work out a way to bully him to follow me. Pretty much, yeah. I like Sam Lake. He's fucking great. Wait. Oh. Okay, wait, I went too far. I went with the wrong Doug, famous for doing VFX work. I think I meant Doug Bradley. Different Doug. That's Hellraiser Doug. But no, Doug Jones looks lovely. Apparently, if you text him about Star Trek, he will text you back. Because he is one of the main characters in Star Trek Discovery. Him, yeah. No, it's like, which one's Doug Jones? Is it the sexy fishman? One of my stupidest things, and it's like, oh look, this episode all the races get changed around. It's like, oh look, the one episode they let this fucker be a human. Yeah, just one of the episodes, I think it's season 3. He just gets to be human without having to wear any makeup, and it's like, that must be just lovely for him. Yeah, though they did dye his hair black, which made me uncomfortable.
Not a monster.
I don't know if we're going to get to it tonight, but Alan Wake has one of my favorite fictional metal bands in it. Yes. Yes, in canon there is a retired metal band called the Old Gods of Asgard. And yes, the police are shooting at me, motherfuckers. And, pardon me. They're called the Old Gods of Asgard. They have 2 songs in this game. One of which is weirdly significant, lyric-wise. And the other one just plays when you have to go to their farm and defend a stage with their other song playing in the background. But yes, it's fun on the bun. On the bun. I had a hot dog earlier, it was okay.
I can see the lights at the radio station in the distance.
No, it's like, oh, my dad's like, because I'm currently stuck with family. And he's like, oh yeah, we'll make a hot dog. And it's like, okay, what kind of hot dog? It's like apple and red onion and just, that just, honestly, if it'd been by itself with something else, might have been nice, but it did not work with the hot dog bun.
Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coma.
And we're now going to get to one of the Stephen King portions of the game, which objects randomly get possessed.
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me.
Okay, so Stephen King has too many books in which it has an inanimate object get possessed and become alive. Like, it's a trope at this point. Actually, you might here's no, not even joking. You might actually play the new spin-off that got announced. So, it's a Dead by Daylight game set within their canon, but it's going to be a choose your own adventures style game made by the same people who made Until Dawn and The Quarry. I can't remember the name of the studio either. But those guys. One day I'll play The Quarry. I have played on... Oh. Okay. Oh, did you hear the demon voice? Hey, Dragon Cutie, do you wanna come follow me too? Hey, I am a Hey, hold up. I'm a mercenary with shit. I have plugged my own book twice during my own book and the follow-up. I never got a... If it makes you feel better, I never got a rat, but that's only because I think I started doing all that stuff and subscribing. Fucking hell, I forgot how loud these were. Well, I'm gonna have to do it again. I think you've got my Prime subscribe. My Prime subscribe. No! Fuck off. So, in context, V is fucking around and finding out. But in like a good way that doesn't involve throwing hands. Okay. That... no? Okay. Ah. I think Drax already follows me. Also, why do you have this saved in your phone? As you do. Oh my god, that law, I swear to God, is one of the plot points for the original novel Casino Royale. Oh god, okay. What, in 80 lays? Okay. Okay. Can't forget the porthole. Yar. Yes, the drips are coming from the walls.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the corner.
And a murder. Oh god, okay. Keep going.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna. Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in, folks. I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
I mean, that's a great ass.
Oh, I'm so
Hey.
glad you find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Dan Brown.
Well, everyone
He called me Dan Brown.
down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him. What's the matter with you? There's no there.
I do love the fact that he shoots at the radio DJ, and what he screams out in surprise is Judas Priest. Fit.
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous.
Okay.
That's what you get for ending up
Was that supposed to be Versailles?
It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
Mm-hmm. Fit. Allow me to say Jesus Christ. Okay. I didn't need only one. I believe there were several involved. Fair.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lines to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Video game. Do you not like video game? Do you not like video game? Yar, I don't fucking know. Maybe some French brothel. It's like, why are you Dracula? French. Actually, if Dragon's in chat, should I do Dragon? No, you have Dragon chat, you know. You have Dragon chat, yeah? Yeah, I don't. Maybe a Castlevania. I haven't played one in ages. I think the last one I played. Do you know, it probably was Symphony of the Night. Because I remember I had that on PlayStation. Oh wait, no, I have played that, but I think the last one I played was Symphony of the Night. Yeah, I need that. Hey, Drag. I mean, who doesn't? Van to suck, you dick. What? What? I did it. And you know what? Once again, for product placement, Energizer. Once again, yeah, no, okay, so there was, so, 'cause once again, Remedy is not the biggest studio. And this was back when 360 came out. This was, I think, one of the launch titles. And, hey look, those birds. So they had to have quite a bit of product placement in this. So all the batteries are Energizer. The torch, his base torch, is an Energizer torch. His phone is on the network Verizon. And there's at one point just a giant billboard. And there is at one point a commercial for a truck on one of the TVs.
But that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow. But she had called me.
And I missed her. It's my wife. Oh. Why did I suddenly just hear that bloody Trolls 2 thing of like, they're eating her, and I'm next. Oh my god. Wait, did I play Lord of Shadows 2? Is that one starts in like, I love Robert Carlyle, but he kind of butchers the "what is a man" line, and he has to fight a mech or something. That's Lord of Shadows 2, yeah. Then it's like, oh no, I get my ass kicked, and then I have to fight. Yeah, okay, yeah. I played a bit of that game, but it was like I didn't play much of it. The first one I played a good bit of. Because once again, I like everything with Robert Carlyle in it because he's great crack. Even that time he played Hitler. Oh god, do you know what's getting? Do you know what's getting? Because I just remember once again Robert Carlyle. Do you know what's getting a sequel as a TV series? The Full Monty. The classic British movie in which a bunch of unemployed, was it coal miners, perform a strip show. It's getting a TV series as a sequel, and it's got like all the, well, I say all the original cast, all the surviving cast, because a couple of those actors have passed away. But yeah, I don't think anyone's stripping in it, unfortunately. But you know, Robert Carlyle is in it. Jump! Wait. Everything's possessed. Fuck you, possessed shit. Fuck you, possessed shit. I mean, the first movie, it's very 90s. It's usually up there with like Billy Elliot of, oh look, classic 90s British cinema. I mean, it's made. It's coming out soon, I think. I think it's on Disney as well. But like, it's, you know, it's a TV sequel. I think it's like, oh look, what are these guys up to now? Sorry, I just wanted to blow that up. Pardon me. Oh, I really hate this cough. I'm still... Okay, I have recovered from COVID, but I've still got the cough, and the cough is really annoying.
All the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story.
End of the show is the same ending as the film.
That's what makes them
What,
fun.
they get naked?
This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, but it was getting closer.
Wait, what? I think I've missed something. Oh! Died. Butt shots. No, let me shoot the thing. The second time tonight that a cheese has been mentioned in the stream. I literally hear you whispering like children going, whisper, whisper, whisper. See, now okay, now I can hear stuff like scrunchy face and ew, and I need context. I think they may have muted their stream, but forget I can kind of hear them. I hate the fact I can just hear V talking about that brothel again. Okay. I know. So, we heard bits of that conversation. Something about feta cheese and you being ill, and then I'm pretty sure you're just talking about the bloody brothel again. It's just like, V suddenly writes a book. What's it about? Well, it's about this interesting brothel. Oh. Is Cat in chat? Hi, Cat. You're not in my chat. Upset. So therefore they watched my stream. Oh, pardon me.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
Are you okay? You sound like you're having a stroke.
The coal mine wasn't far now.
Oh, we're going to a coal mine. You've activated my sleep paralysis card.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would.
I mean, usually I'd pay money for that.
Any other choice? A drowning man with clutching a straw.
Me a favor, or? Oh, you're talking to your boyfriend again.
The story in the manuscript was coming true.
The
current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in
You have,
he was a fugitive from the elite.
all I can hear is that was that King Theoden going, "You have no control here." What's it?
It all felt real, but it matched the
Fuck is that?
King's insanity.
One second, I'm confused. I've just spotted something I've never spotted before. I want to have a look at it. So, I think there's an achievement for getting to where I need to go quickly, but I'm not doing it. Oh, it's just an armchair. How have I never spotted this before? Oh, that's just randomly pretty. If weird as shit. Thermos. Collectible. Also, yeah, I would put... Okay, yeah, if I could, I would put an armchair here, because that's a really nice view. Though, I just realized if you look at the game this way, its draw distance is just far enough away to show you where all the fake trees are when you do this. I know. All the best games have just a little bit of jank in them. Pardon? Yeah, okay. Everyone in either chat, is anyone looking forward to Starfield? The new Bethesda, the Bethesda's first original IP in like 20 years. Oh no, it's basically Skyrim in space. But like, hi cat. What? What was the oh no about? What did you do? Fucking. Hey. Hey. There's an audience for that somewhere. Hey. Okay. Because you just said that, I'm not going to get you a Fanboy Hooters t-shirt for your birthday. Wait, what? Oh, in the thing you're doing. Gotcha. I got confused there. Like, is there a ruler with a shirt? Stuff I was not expecting to hear. Really good. I think I'm about a third of the way through the game, not counting DLC. I feel I'm going to be very uncomfortable with you doing it, but I think it's going to be funny, so go for it.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now. I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The new sun turned the place into
I mean, okay, tax preparation doesn't sound bad.
Dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back.
What, you get shot?
Horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her
but
dead. I had no way of knowing she
yeah,
was
I
still alive.
I used to do
It was
bartending.
killing me.
It was always awkward when it got to that point in the evening when the hen night was that, or the hen night or bachelor party was that drunk when, do you want to take a shot off? It's like, I really don't want to. It's like, we'll pay you money. It's like, okay, do it off my arm. Oh god, that was... Ugh. For a shot off my arm? Or like... Okay, by the way, this was back when David went to the gym, like, 5 to 6 times a week, not David now. So people really did like my arms back then. So, you know, I occasionally would, you know, hold a shot glass and, like, you know, between bicep and forearm and just pour it into their mouth. That was usually an extra $5. I think my favourite thing was a girl who was, let's just be very, very nice about this, terrifying looking, once made the mistake of tipping me £20 with their phone number on it, which I immediately exchanged in the till for two £10 because they scared me. Oh god, that's them. They're coming.
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
What, me? Premarital butt stuff or post-marital butt stuff? Okay. Okay. Basically, you have to solve 2 riddles. Oh god, is there? Okay, so I'm eventually plotting a Warhammer game. There's going to be a mechanic. Oh no! Trust me, it's going to be funny. There's going to be a mechanic somehow involved that certain characters may have to solve riddles. And it's a look. I'm just going to tell you what class not to play as. That's not a. Screw it. Yeah, you're the Juggernaut bitch. Oh fuck! I hate these things. Ah, fuck you. It's a very odd world. Lots of things are odd. Pardon me. Single blue room? Oh, I thought it was because it's for singles. Hey! No, I apologize. That does not deserve an A. That's not a good joke. Apparently not the only thing. For a $sign. Nope, David just fucked up. Just wasted 2 separate grenades. That's just on a flare. Fuck me, David. Just drop it in there. There you go. Wait, fruit punch flavored what? Oh, wait, okay, yeah, I think I know what that is. It's like you get like a wee plastic and just fire a shot in. I think my niece has one of them.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead is to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Wait, how is become spelled? See, here's the thing, right? I feel they missed a beat there. You know? Oh, can you hear the dogs? And, Furby says, fuck you chicken strips. I get that reference. I pressed the wrong button. Fucking flare. Oh, I got a flare gun. A different kind of danger. Why? Oh god, all I can imagine right now is the why is it spicy meme. Oh god, everything's on fire. I'm pretty sure that's Moose barking, and I don't know why. He doesn't like many things, which is very strange for that very, very gay dog. Oh god, why did you have to be there? Get away! Haha, fuck you guys. Don't. V, why are you stealing? These fanboys need to make a living, and they can't if you keep stealing from their profits. Only if you also promise to be gay doing it. I'd be worried if you did though. Well, I'm not just imagining. No, I'm just trying now to imagine straight V. Hello there, fellow heterosexual. Sorry, I'm just imagining. Hello there, fellow cis meal. Oh god, this is getting worse the more I make the joke about it. I said hello, fellow cis meal. I'm gonna stop now. I feel bad. It's making me giggle, but it's making me feel bad at the same time. Oh. Oh. Okay, I think both of us are now going too deep into this. It's like straightception. There's somewhere Christopher Nolan's like getting a note saying DiCaprio would make this. It's like DiCaprio. Actually, don't need to make DiCaprio. Elliot Page was in Inception. Shit, I kind of want to watch Inception again now. I don't even know why. Oh. Oh god, I just... Haunted Furby Worm says, these fanboys need to make a living. They can't if you keep stealing them. David, 2023. I'm just going to take a quick screenshot of that because that made me giggle. Screenshot that thing. And drop it into... Where should, I've got my funny stuff. Yeah, let's post it there. And so oh, I was stealing, but I have the right to. I'm trying to get my kidnapped wife as a hetero male. Oh fuck's sake! I would say heterosexual male, but he's a writer. Oh. I mean, if it makes you feel better, the spin-off game, Alan Wake American Nightmare, he does wear plaid. Yeah, like a plaid shirt. Which, honestly suits him.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Who said that? I mean, you're not entirely wrong. But it is very much a Remedy game. Oh, but who the fuck did I get to meet? Is it Tim Schafer? The guy who did Psychonauts and stuff. He's the guy who's in charge of Double Fine. Is that Tim Schafer? Shit, he's the guy I got to meet. He was very nice. It's the, hey, one day if we get to do more event stuff. That's the kind of stuff we want to do. I got to meet the guys who did Disco Elysium, but we never interviewed them because their PR lady was just rude. Yeah, she just like, we didn't want to be near her, and she wouldn't let them answer questions. Yeah, though they did give me a bunch of really nice like postcards, which I have actually used. Those guys were lovely. I think the only interview which went bad, and oh my god, Egerton will tell you about this one. There's a game called Everspace, which is basically, you know, a Top Gun sci-fi shooter kind of thing. Yeah, yeah. I had to interview the guy, me and Raj, and it did not go well. As the first time, our microphone died, so we had to get the battery out. The second time, it just didn't record without us knowing, and the third time, which we didn't tell him anything went wrong, we just lost the entire recording. And we're like, we can't tell him, he will hate it, he hates us already. if you're ever doing interviews with people, quadruple check your shit. That's a lesson from Uncle David. Or actually, here's a second, and this one I will stand by. Always be really polite to people, because it got me one of the best interviews I've ever done, and I have no idea where it is because I don't think we ever got to post it. So, there is a company called Frogware. They do all the Sherlock Holmes games, you know. Sherlock Holmes Devil's Daughter. They did the Sinking City. Their last game was the Sherlock Holmes Lovecraftian thing that just came out. And this was just about when the Sinking City had a, you know, it had a whole playable demo that anyone could drop in and play. It was really cool. And I'm playing it, chatting away with the guy who's running it, who he wasn't really supposed to be there, but it's like, hey look, I'm just stepping in while someone gets their lunch. And I just chatting away with this guy, and I accidentally broke the demo because I paused the game while jumping, and it crashed it. So while he's getting it set up, he's apologizing for it. It's like, oh yeah. It's like, hey, no, that's like, I'm a huge fan of the other games, blah blah. I'm currently playing through Devil's Daughter, enjoying it. And it's like, could we get an interview with you? It's like, oh no, I'm not a coder. It's like, oh well, that's fine. I'm just the president of the company. If you like, I can get one of our developers over for you later after their lunch. And for nearly 45 minutes, on a busy, like, press level convention, me and him just chatted about Sherlock Holmes, Lovecraft, and video games that we like. While the man had a chicken burger. He was a delight. I'm pretty sure I've still got his business card somewhere. I might email him. I really hope he's doing okay, especially with, because they're Ukrainian-based developers, who, by the way, no, it's actually, like, they've got a whole thing like showing you everything they're up to, and yeah, one of their developers is literally working remotely from a battlefield, or he was. I don't know what the current situation is there. Yeah. So yeah, I might see if I can find the card email to see how things are, because he was just a really nice guy. And all I did was apologize for breaking his game. Oh, you guys fuck off from you. Fuck off. Pardon me. I really hate this cough. It's really just starting to annoy me more than anything else. I might actually die. Shit. Never mind, I'm a god. I am a god. There's no evidence to deny that I am or that I am not. Just like the real one. I mean, that is my whole argument for why I'm immortal. No, because there will. Okay, thanks. No, it's like I thought you'd like. You're worried like you'd insulted me or something.
Was it going for Alice?
No, I would cry and then call you a bastard. Like an adult. You stop teleporting me shit. Not you. This guy. Why are you teleporting me shit? I think everyone's got an asshole friend. Some of them are legitimately just dickheads who should know better. And then there's V. So my review for 2023 COVID, I would not recommend. The bug fix. I'm not nearly as dead as I was then. Oh god, that one sucked. Like, so the first time I got COVID, I was living with a flatmate, and
Had been for decades, maybe a century.
he just came in going, all right, look, he's like, look, right, someone came into the office who knew they had COVID, and they told us all that they have COVID, and yeah, and then suddenly, like, 2 days later, I'm testing positive, so is he, and whew, it literally has turned into every now and again, we would just poke our head into the other person's room to make sure that neither of us had died through fever, because my fever was so bad. Oh. This was still early days of COVID. There's not, like, and also even now, there's nothing really much you can take. Like, all you can do is, like, okay, here's some, was it ibuprofen or paracetamol. Nothing's going to help your cough. Like, even now, I've got this annoying cough, and there's nothing really you can be given for it. I'm pretty sure this thing's, but yep. Demon tractor. Fridge. Oh. I mean, there's the demon tractor. Have a flare. That is so fucking bright. Still looking forward to Alan Wake 2. It looks cool as shit. Even though, okay, so I was chatting to my Jordana about this last night, where for some reason Alan Wake in the next game just looks like John Wick. Black suit, black tie, black shirt. Oh god, I just used a lot. I've got a flare gun. I'm pretty sure I have to kill this train too. Yeah, well, fuck you. I missed. After all that, I missed. Oh, it's gonna fuck me up. Choo-choo, motherfucker. Okay. I have flares, normal flares. Is the rest of this train gonna go? I don't think so. I know there's an achievement for it. I think it's something by Thomas. Da, 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 da. Oh god, oh god. Wait, moving? Did you say moving? Oh, never mind, it's because we supposed to start singing at the same time. Oh god, I swear to god, this is a horrible thing to say, but my mother thought my sister was autistic because every time the Thomas the Tank Engine show came on, she would perfectly, in tune, sing along with it. And for some reason, I don't know why, my mother thought that was a sign of autism. Once again, this was the late 80s, early 90s. But yeah, I Does she use the term with an R? Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. I know there is technically a medical term for that. It's just still not a good one. Wait, Haunted Furby says, ah yes. Wait. Haunted Furby says, ah yes. Only the autistics can unlock the true power of the Thomas the Tank Engine theme. I'm not proud of laughing at that, but I'm not going to apologise. Which I'm pretty sure is 1/3 of the content movie. Oh, God. Like, I mean, my sister's dyslexic. I'm dyspraxic. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I feel there should be like a third one. I'm dyspraxic. Yes. It's a... Okay, would you like to know the original medical term for it?
It was telling me to hurry.
No. It's not... okay, it's not offensive. It is just a very, very, very funny... Okay, it is actually very offensive, but it's still a funny name. It was called, and this is what I had for like, I think it was like 4 years of my life, clumsy child syndrome. Because it's like it's similar to dyslexia, right? But it's like, it's to do with, Haunted Furby just says Thomas and his friends. So it's more about hand-eye coordination, as well with some other stuff which does, you know, bridge over. I had a really bad stutter when I was younger. I still get messes me up a wee bit now. Fuck you, birds. Pardon me. But yeah, like at a certain age, like as a kid, every single door handle in my house was my nemesis because I'd walk into it and get a black eye. Yeah, that was fun for school. Like, dude, what happened to your eye? I walked into something. Yeah, it wasn't great. Also, to make that worse as an adult, right? I'm deaf in one of my ears because someone smacked me in it. Which, for like a year of my life, I walked at an angle. Or felt like I was walking at an angle. Yeah, fuck that person who punched me in the ear. Oh god, it's so warm. Jump. It's just annoyingly warm here too. It's like, out of nowhere, we've got our early summer, spring weather just dropping like a fucking ton of bricks. Like a couple weeks ago, we had downpours, rain, storms. Now it's just so fucking warm and sunny. Yeah. Though it has given me a chance to, just go into the back garden and read. Yeah, okay. So I'm currently reading a book that I've started like 5 times. Do you ever get that? It's just one book that just, for some reason, won't allow you to finish it. Wait, really? But you're like a annoying fanboy about Lord of the Rings. As someone who has recently, I would say, as someone who has moved in similar time frame as you, I can get that. It's one of the reasons I lost track in this second book too. I'm currently trying to read the English translation of The Ring. I've started this book about 5 different times. It's not a hard book to read. I just keep, setting it down and then just word it. Fuck off. Running! Dodging! Dip diving! Oh, I do love the hunting rifle in this game. But it's okay so far, but there's like a couple of strange character choices. Like, have you seen either of the movies? Because the film adaptations are relatively the same. One, the main character is the husband, not the wife. Yeah. No. As in the reporter. The reporter's. Hey. One day in the future, we get more Cinema-nasty on the go. We might do Grudge X Ring, where they have a Freddy vs. Jason style fight. It's terrible. But. No, it's the reporter, yeah. And then the person he gets to help is his friend who is a rapist. Like, it's just there. It's known. It's like, and as I'm reading going, okay, the author is portraying this as a bad thing because it is a bad thing. But it's also this might just be a Japanese thing at the same time as well. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things that every now and again you have to try to get through. Where do I go from here? Change the subject quickly. Oh, I want... You can jump over to my stream instead. Whoop whoop. What's up? With a slight less delay. That English was well. I love that your options were... I love the options were either look after yourself or watch David's shit. Fantastic. Have fun. I'll be here. Enjoy your pizza. I want pizza now, you motherfucker. Well, right now all I want is pizza, because I had those hot dogs earlier, which weren't really great. There's fucking bats. There are no bats in this game. I said birds. Different sort of winged annoyance. Oh, bastards. How did I summon you? Oh, I have to go back up here. Did I not start? Did I not even start the thing properly? I did it dumb. I now have, and thanks to the stupid conversations we've been having, I now have the Thomas the Tank Engine theme stuck in my head. That's Cornish.
Just great.
Pardon me. This cough is not fun. So how is everyone doing? Whoever's still watching. About time to answer text. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Wee. Ow. That was the wrong gun to use, David. You need that ammo. Yeah, you go into Team Rocket hell. As they are blasting off again.
Shit.
Basically, the Dark Presence is now becoming a bit passive-aggressive and just throwing shit at me. Because that's really what we need right now. Thing up here? Nope. I may have to take a wee break myself in a wee bit, but mainly just so that I can get some water. Fuck me, it's warm. Oh yes, touch brass, come and lead my dreams. I know I have the fictional band stuck in my head. Actually, anyone who is watching, I would actually recommend you go check out All the Gods of Asgard, even on YouTube, because they have some just really fun songs. Poet and the Muse, Children of the Elder God, Balance Slice the Demon, and Take Control from the video game. From the video game Control. Don't want to say Take again. Suddenly getting a lot of Indiana Jones vibes. Ba, ba, ba. You're dead. Dead. Oh, every game needs a wee bit of jank. That tree is not actually in the ground. Oh, that makes me giggle, but also kind of annoys me to find. Oh, there's some fluorescent paint. There's some goodies on the way. Oh, that way. Aha. More flares. This cough is really starting to just piss me off to no end. If anyone else out there has had COVID recently, I hope you're okay, because I hate it. I don't like it. It's not fun. It is, as the kids say, not calm. Pretty sure no one says that. I may have just made that up. I feel bad now. The heat is really starting to get me though. I may need to get some more water soon. Whoosh. Kick. Now, I'm correct, there is a thermostat you can pick up, but I've already got it, because another shrine. Ugh, lovely. Across the mountain ruins. Oh, that's good to know. Is this building structurally secure? I don't know. Everything shakes around me. Now, is there a way I can do this correctly? I always do this wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm about to do it wrong again. Yep, that'll put it up. Let's see, where did I make my mistake? Oh, there's no way not. There's no way to skip that then. Time to go. Yeah, it probably was just a thermos. I do apologize if anyone can hear my fan going.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Pardon me. Once again, I hope everyone is having a lovely
I had
night.
to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
Did you? Did you dread it?
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
That's right. I'm coming. And another episode complete. Whoop whoop. Bye, buddy. Whee! And that is the face of someone just quietly tripping balls while also drowning.
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked
Well, it sucked to
me.
be him.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice. Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a set. Don't fight. You went through another rough period.
See, now I'm just imagining Hartman
Right
waking up
now,
with
it's
like,
very
no,
important
don't worry,
that you
baby.
Stay calm. I don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient in my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
So warm. So I see Furby's still with us. Anyone else? I think Cactus is going to be a wee while.
I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television.
Fuck you,
I
Char.
couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages. The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Good flutes. Hey, Chucklebuck.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave.
I see a few people are back with us. Hello,
I understand
welcome back.
You're confused. I would be more concerned
Why are you standing like that? What's with your fingers, man?
Little walk in some fresh
Are you
air?
mocking Italian people?
Yes, it will do you good. This corridor is for patients. Most of them are here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip. Except
Xbox 360.
one particularly vulnerable.
I think the first game Remedy made. And literally behind the scenes of Alan Wake.
I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together.
'Cause that's fucking
This way,
teamwork.
Alan.
Once again, why is your hand like that? Have you had a stroke? Are you okay? Do you need a doctor?
Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right
Gabagool.
to the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand.
Yeah, I am, but your hand is still kind of creeping me out.
Alice drowned. And you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you.
Everything does revolve around me.
And dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your
Or,
writers are
and hear me out in this, I am that important. I'm like, who's, what's the name of the game? That's a very prominent bulge option.
So I went along with him. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been thinking. Your delusions are just a manifestation.
Okay, you are a dickhead, but I do like your shoes. Where can I get them from? That's the question. Tell me, bandage nose man.
Fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist you, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you've concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
You do look like you're walking like you're a bit constipated. Are you okay? Do you need some fiber?
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall
Pardon me.
reading a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well,
Maybe because it's a weird supernatural thing with a Lovecraftian entity rolling its way towards you to literally eat your face.
right now we're in control. Every time you have
No,
a
Control is the
it's
sequel.
more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief.
Seriously, your hand thing is
If it doesn't,
annoyingly
why is
distracting.
that?
Just use your other fingers.
Because you don't want to admit that you're not well. It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy.
You are
It's
though.
part of the
I
illness.
let him talk.
Pretty sure your future boss battle in a completely different game.
His words echoed madly inside my head.
But
I dug my nails into the palms of my hands to stay
you need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
You're the slowest at opening fucking doors. Open the door.
Let's go inside. Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only.
Hey, buddy.
Scary, scary.
Have you watched Twin Peaks recently? I've seen that one too, Bob.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay, sorry.
Is that a Ninja Runner N t-shirt?
we're actually making some progress. I'm happy to say. He works on video trailers. It's trash, of course, but it does involve some small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my
I would give anything if that asshole kicked him in the balls. It would be funny. Look, Flower Girl, you lived your best life. Hi there.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay, we're in a hearse cock.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming.
I mean,
Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
I wouldn't trust him.
Very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
I mean, it's haunting, but it's actually quite a nice picture.
Well, I guess I'd better stop
If someone
writing
gifted me
this.
that, I would hang it on a wall in the spare bedroom to scare people.
Come, Alan, this way. Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
My rheumatism's killing
Alright, lads.
me. There's a storm.
Pardon me.
What a storm. I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had a heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of
And the
Asgard.
songs are
They
great.
even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more.
LSD,
I'm afraid
mushrooms,
that the rock and roll
copious amounts of weed.
it's all. Oh, that one. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best.
God,
Don't you think?
you are just horrible, aren't you?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer. No, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm. The Anderson farm. Valhalla.
I do love that farm. It's just great.
A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message. Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was clearing up. Zane could feel the bones taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Well, he's the boss.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think.
ITV Week.
There's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Nope.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. Give the writing a shot.
Been in there.
Typewriter's in your room.
Can't get in there. That was the other way.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Could also have something to do with, you know, you not having a drink in a while. You may be alcoholic, Alan.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Let's see what these charming psychos are up to. Oh, if you are watching, hey look, another QR code if you want to scan it. I want to stand here for another couple of seconds while you wait. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bye.
It's my store. I'm taking it.
Sinclair looked back. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old thought hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had to come. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Come out and face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the piper.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside.
Imagine you're taking a professional photo for your work or office. Who the hell took this photo?
Playing me all along. The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made in his sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't believe it.
The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least the conversation
Ah, maths. The most deadly predator.
Alan doesn't really sleep.
I mean, I feel him there.
Well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated, and I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look
Google
at you,
Gaga.
and it's not you. Just some stranger resembles you, looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him. And we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, doctor, because I'm in my
Just get him here. I'll absolutely do my very best.
Or I'll be punched in the face several times.
You need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick.
I'm pretty sure all these paintings are actually concept art for the game, and I kind of love that.
Rudolph Lane's case is interesting. He's completely blocked, and frankly, I was about to discard him as useless. However, once Wake arrived and started writing, something changed in Rudolph. He's producing extraordinary work, increasingly dark pieces. Unfortunately, he doesn't respond to direction at all. And it's my belief that he's not so much a creator as an illustrator, perhaps, a recorder of sorts. I hadn't considered the existence of such a role before, let
frustrating, and the best subjects are always so damn difficult to deal with.
I mean, you are very annoying, and you do wear that, a lot.
Agent Nightingale, this is private property, and I will not allow you to disturb my patients.
Yeah? I can get a warrant. How would your fragile little patients like that?
Oh, I'm thoroughly intimidated by your
Two of the most horrible characters in this game having an argument.
Agent Nightingale, first of all, I'm recording this conversation, so you might want to watch what you say. Secondly, you're not dealing with a hit now. I know the law, and if you can get a judge to grant a warrant, I'll be glad to cooperate. But you won't get one. Be advised that any further communications
Stretching.
are to be made through my lawyer. I don't believe this. Good day, Agent.
Good day.
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry! Man, glad to see you. We
Hey,
need
look.
to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah.
It's the cutout that I've been using this entire stream.
The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy out. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, two goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
I'm sorry to hear that, Barry. You're a king and a gentleman, and you deserve to be treated as such.
Piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Cutscenes.
These were all the pages I had on it. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, worth a shot. Really, Wade. Let's work together on this. You have no idea.
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wait, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Yeah, Herman, how are you going to finish that sentence? You kind of just always seem to be, you know, a bit of a boring. Look at that little malicious grin after, you know, the man probably died.
The dark presence will be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Random possession, the worst thing in this game. Running. Ow. Pretty sure here's where I can watch that advert, yeah? Yeah, there it is. I'm not going to do that. Come on. Come on. For fuck's sake, come on. Hurry up. Frick.
I'm here! I found the card, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al!
Yeah, the hamster ball of doom is
Look at the house, Al!
kind of an... oh. Oh, pardon me. Time to go through the hedge maze. Come on, stick on ball. There we go.
Oh, jeez, Al! The house looks bad! Let's get out of here!
Fucking cough. No shit, that's a bit of a late notice. Oh, this cough is really starting to annoy me. And a good fuck you to you, sir. Oh yeah, birds, boards. Yay, shotgun.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything.
Also, anyone who's in chat, hi, hope you're well.
That made it better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and growl, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Give me 2 seconds here, just double checking Discord and whatnot. Ah. And we're back. Even now, it is still too bloody warm. Well, if anyone's watching, I hope they're having a lovely evening. I have enjoyed myself just chilling out the game that I'm really enjoying. Pretty sure that wheelbarrow is about to be spicy. Not pretty spicy wheelbarrow. Hartman was such a dick. There's further evidence of him being a dick, but you know, the glow-in-the-dark paint. That ironically does not paint him in a good light. I apologize for all the coughing. You cheeky little shits. Nope, nope, nope. I didn't want to use that. Oh, bloody hell. Well, that sneeze from ages ago, but it took quite a while to manifest. Ah, so warm. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a lovely evening. If anyone's still with us. Really happy that, you know, Harmon's got his nose broken not once, but twice in this game. Because he's such a massive, unending dick. And not in a good way. Hi, Barry.
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
wasn't what I meant to shoot you with.
It's gotta be here! Just hang on, Al! Oh, hey, I found a corner!
Barry, I'm happier for your fortune, but this is not the time. Let us leave, my friend. Let us run away, drive away, run over some people.
Al, please tell me you're headed for the nearest. You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon.
Is it wrong? I kind of want the car.
Going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down.
I mean,
There's a
even
message
before that,
somewhere
I'm
in
pretty
their
sure
farm,
they
Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
They were rock stars after all. That's 2 car accidents in a week. Your insurance must be fucked.
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
And then the second mission, I have to run through the woods without a gun. Who fucking Ray?
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Ah, help! There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Oh, yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al. I'm great. Guess I never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find a way around now. I'll be waiting.
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now we
Hi,
have
Barry.
Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Godspeed, my chubby little friend. Look at him go. Look at him go. Like the Energizer Bunny. different product placement there. Running. I'm on the wrong side of things.
When he stopped the car at the Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch, and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until he couldn't see the road for the tears.
And that's just sad. Boom. Okay. Now I have to try to run back without dying. That fridge is probably going to kick off because it's a fridge in this game. Or not, because I... Oh, there's a thermos. Dare I go? Nope. Okay, slow and steady. We can get this again. Serpentine. Oh no, it's in the way. Oh, get around. Tree. Ah, motherfucker. Come on. They've all fucked off out of the way.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get
Oh, it's a spoiler.
I hoped there'd still be a working generator somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate. I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Just now and in the dark. Okay, I'm pretty sure this one's just going to be a panic sprint. Come on. Wait, oh, come on. Oh, come on, Alan. Adrenaline. Second wind. There you go. Pardon me.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Barry uses the light, and you should just respect him more. Yes, I will happily take the chunkier flashlight. And whoever these campers were are probably dead. Or if not, I've just stolen their eye torch. So, you know.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
So optimistic, Alan. Oh. Hi, Tommy.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
Oh.
I had seen glimpses of the light. I had seen it in the print. It was a strange spectacle. The dark presence followed the choreography laid out to in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and change.
Exposition, spoilers, random stuff they just don't tell you in the main game. Oh, okay.
He was the one who'd been placing the pages on.
So, I'm pretty sure if I just don't set off any of the bear traps, I'm okay. Thank God they glint, or I would be fucked royally. Glint, glint, glint. Okay. I forgot my last user comment was hamster ball of doom.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
A shotgun. A good gun. But yeah, if anyone is still in chat, hey, hope you're having fun. Hope everyone's having a nice night. Woo. I believe the terms get fucked. And you're just gonna run away from because there's the light. Ow. And get fucked. Oh, that. Hit harder than motherfuckers.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Moose. I have a dog called Moose.
Hello?
He's
Anybody
a
here?
delight.
Barry!
No! Danny! No! Please! What are you? Please! No!
Buddy, wait for a second. I'm just, looting downstairs.
Jail the other day.
I went.
Hey, drunk guy.
Farm again. Moonshine, you know. It makes you see.
loony bin. My buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friends, some bad guy who wrote this crap anyway.
Good night, sweet prince. May Qua's angels carry you to your rest. I can't actually remember the last time I seen a TV like that with the bunny ears.
Story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed. Or
That's right. Every single person who's dying is being directly our fault.
Escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
Once again, I apologize for the coughing.
Let me guess. Danny, huh? The
Oh.
farm is still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
Lovely. Delightful. Ah, this coughing is really starting to annoy me. Nope. Ooh. And we drive.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Barry is not only a delight. Oh, sneaky shit. I don't like the creepy breathing though, it makes me uncomfortable. Wrong. Damn it to hell. That was the wrong button. Now it's sprint. I've got a brand new combine harvester now. I'll give you the key. Don't know why that's stuck in my head. Oh no, wait. I do not remember why that's stuck in my head. That's a boss battle about to come up. Minor spoiler. Only minor apologies though, because it's kind of funny. Anything around here? Nope. Yeah, give me a rifle.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning, at the very least.
Communist. Actually, yeah, fuck you. Driving my car. Ah, motherfucker, hello. I keep forgetting how loud you are when you come back. I'll start singing to myself. And yes, I am. How's you? How was the pizza? If you get a wee buzz on your account, I had to block someone for you. Yeah, I had a quick check while I was getting some water, and I have no idea what the fuck the guy was talking about, but someone had left some weird shit. You should probably, if you've left it open, you should probably be able to see what it was. Yeah. Yeah, so I give them a quick ban and a report to Twitch. Because I have the power of the moderator and I will occasionally use it for the power of good. I don't always use my power for good, but occasionally. Occasionally. Yeah, I once had someone try to like post like a weird swastika in my chat, but it was like but it was like weird because it was like they couldn't get it right. They posted like 4 times trying to get it to line up. Anyway, how's you? Sup? Hi there, I'm a David. I'm on a farm. As you can see, it is a farm with a dragon. Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite bits of the game. I'm really happy you came back for it. Honestly, all of it just sounded, stupid. I absolutely love the fact that this possessed bastard just said, "Stay away from my daughter." Yeah. Oh yeah, so if you get sound on from my stream currently, you're going to want it. It's technically going to be, I don't even know if it's licensed music. Well, it's going to be licensed music, but it's a good song. Remember I told you about the fictional band? This is their farm and they have a stage.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
What is it again? Oh yeah, the actor who played Worf for longer than the Confederacy existed. Leonard Nimoy played Spock longer than Confederacy existed. Destiny 2 has existed longer than the Confederacy existed.
So glad you decided to go it alone, Monson.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them all! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out!
Oh no, you're okay. What do you mean your people? Sorry, that's a bad joke. Especially after everything that just went down. The Irish don't get a space laser. Yeah, it always looks like you're like having a seizure. Oh yeah, num 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 num. Hey, is my stream still going on your side? No, just I'm double checking because on my side it just went to. You need to reload your player, and it's like, dude, I'm live. Actually, 1 second, I'm just gonna do it now. Oh no, because I was refreshing my thing just in case it was an issue. I know, I'm perfect. Ah, motherfucker. Pardon me. But yeah, all their games right now have a song by this fictional metal band in it, and it makes me happy. I mean, hey, look, it's always fun. Wait, has Twitch not got that band yet? It feels like that should be something Twitch has already got banned. Well, wait. If I was, say, playing Castle Wolfenstein, and someone happily, yeah, that'd be different. Okay, there's at least one Wolfenstein game I do want to play, only because they're, well, there's two, right? Both of them have the same joke, but told differently. One is you're doing a sneaking mission, and a Nazi is correcting another person's grammar. And my favorite one is one of the most horrific ones because, you know, the new timeline is terrifying. Because the whole point, it's an alternate history where, you know, Nazis won World War II, blah blah blah. And you have to go through like a proper Americana town where, you know, you can see a bunch of clan men and all that stuff talking to Nazis. But the Nazis are, you know, basically bullying the Klansmen because the Klansmen have to learn German. And it's like, nine, no, it's, and you hear like these proper rednecks going, Havana, Vine, it's like, you'll get better. And you hear like that afterwards, you know, the Nazis just pissed off saying, how is this the master race? I do like the Wolfenstein games. They do haunt, they will out of nowhere, they are deeply depressing and, you know, will terrifying. Yeah, pretty much. Though annoying. Where do you think it came from?
Hey, Al! This way to the
Yeah.
farm!
Hepper? Hitler mecha suit, technically. What's he die again? Oh yeah, when he dies, he says, Eva, auf Wiedersehen. It's not like I've killed Hitler 1,000 times in video games.
See, bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I
Mhm.
left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far
Bigger, blacker dick. Aww. We do eventually... Okay, every now and again, my Cards Against Humanity box does get, edited. Where, a couple times, you know how it is. These things have aged horribly, and sometimes you just need to, remove a card. Do you know the last time I played Cards Against Humanity was? Christmas with my mum, dad, and my sister. Christmas I won, but that's not a regular thing. My mother usually trunches people in this game. We've got to do a community night or something where we get the Discord on. I'm okay with that.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a...
I mean, I've had... and also you find the fanboy stuff. I can also tell you that during this stream and my, plugging, I've sold 2 books. Yeah, during this, and during my... hi, Cat. I'm pretty sure Cat does follow me, though. You mean what I'm doing now, then? Fair. But generic. Who said generic excuse? Motherfucker, Toaster Dad. Well, neither. But say right now, neither do I. That's why I'm, streaming it half bit. That's kind of annoying. I mean, well, at this point in time, I just need to start streaming more just to, make up that base, stream number, just that I can start making money. I mean, I'm not going to make money on this, but it's, it's gonna be it's a bit of fun. And I run back to avoid the redneck zombie people who aren't zombies. Don't get electrocuted, Alan. No, that's a very specific Resident Evil. And they weren't rednecks. I feel like I'm missing some of the best comments because they're not in my chat. Oh. Hold up. I will accept that. I like dad jokes. They're bad, but they're fun. Are they like this pickup truck that's having a seizure? You've just eaten. I am not a fan of pickles or gherkins. Yeah, if I order McDonald's, I make sure they're not there. I know I want McDonald's. Jesus Christ. That's because they are. I have them taken out back and shot.
You know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing.
A week and it's like no, not like that, not like that. It's like a week after it's like a week after I get a burger I didn't like. You just got a very, very soggy letter in the post. Just an envelope. Yeah. Though you would be getting stamps that are about to not exist. Well, I mean, all the stamps that I currently have a dead queen on them. Technically, you will have to start to, because it's going to be changed to be updated. The stamps I can continue to use for the rest of my life. But no, you know. What, the currency gets updated with the monarch? No, okay. It is weird for us because, you know, for almost a century we had the same person. And not this weird, big-eared weirdo. I don't give a shit.
I could see the building.
The farm.
The other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the wranglers of two burned out.
Wait, what's happened?
They had the goods.
Nothing's been flagged so far on my side saying such and such. Oh no, Combine Harvester. And now I have the song, the classic British song, I've got a brand new Combine Harvester. Oh Jesus. I got a brand new Combine Harvester and I'll give you the key. Ah, you died. I love the fact that you started singing a completely different song. Have you never heard the Combine Harvester song? Nope. And also, Brand New Pair of Roses is probably a cover of Combine Harvester. It goes, I got a brand new Combine Harvester and I'll give you the key. It is involved, right, in one of the worst, best movies ever made. There is a film called Evil Aliens. It's a British-made, like, B-movie. It's terrible. But at one point, the guy's getting chased by all the aliens to a cornfield and jumps into a Combine Harvester. And while he's running over all these evil aliens, that song plays really loudly. No. But that's where the aliens end up. While, you know, he's playing over the radio. I've got a brand new Combine Harvester and I'll give you the key. Hey buddy. Once again, hit your jacket. But the Hawaiian shirt... No, here's the thing, right? The Hawaiian shirt and the cargo shorts, I can't dig. The jacket, though, no. I don't like it.
Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field.
Is it a farm?
We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Yay! Huzzah! That's a wee bit sad, buddy.
Come on, one more game. Let's do this thing.
I'm sorry, Toaster Dad.
Guess we better check the fuse box.
Okay, so what is the actual issue? Barry, move. Barry. I mean, wouldn't that just be general? We could try. One second. Yeah. One wee second. One second. Let's just do this. So that's good. I'm just gonna drop in. I'm just dropping in the general. Confirm. Stream element. Go live. Why? Yeah, there we go, buddy. I want to hear dad jokes. I like dad jokes. Yes, join me. Together we can giggle at bad humor. Hey, look at guitar. Yeah. Hey, look, it's the plot. Hey, it's the plot. It's the song that's important to the plot.
That's the whole reason we're here. Lady of the Light.
Oh God, has anyone here either read or seen John Dies at the End? Okay, ironically no, but it opens up with this story of the writer going, okay, so I murdered a man with an axe, buried his body in the back garden. Then, over the course of the year, I had to learn how to chop wood, but the axe head broke, so I got it replaced. And then 6 months later, the handle snapped, so I got that replaced. On the year to his date, his zombified corpse rises back from the dead, stares at me and goes, "Is that the axe that killed me?" Well, is it? It's a Ship of Theseus. It's a Ship of Theseus joke, but I don't care. It was funny. Love set free. We are in general, so you can join. Lady of the Line.
Okay. Oh. We need to find Cynthia Weaver.
I see 7-7 lucky. Okay, 1 second. I gotta turn your blind side up. 1 second here. Volume up. Hello? Hi.
Here for the night.
I don't know. What do you call an angry carrot? That wasn't. That's still not the worst one I've heard. I'm trying to think. Okay, we're going to do this. Tell me a good bad joke. Go on then. Why? Hey, okay, I'll give you my favorite bad joke, followed by my actual favorite joke. So, favorite bad joke. A nun, a priest, and a rabbi walk into a bar. The bartender looks at them and says, "What is this, some kind of joke?" My favorite one, though, this salesman's walking towards the front door, and just as he's about to knock, he hears psst, psst. He looks down, and there's a kid in a bush. He's like, "Hi there, do you live here?" He's like, "Yeah." "Okay, but is your mum free?" "No, she's very, very, very busy." "Okay, is your dad free?" "No, but he's very, 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 very busy." "Anyone else there?" "My grandparents, but they're very, 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 very busy." "Anyone else?" "The police, but they're very, 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 very busy." "Why are they all busy?" "They're looking for me."
And head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, I know, but it's... yeah.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn.
Oh, wait.
Might as well get some...
Here's a good bad one. Why was the wash machine locked? Okay.
And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is...
Yeah.
Why? What?
Find her, right? No, you're a crazy bastard. I'm gonna stick by you. No matter what, ever, Al. Sure. But brother.
I'm a writer, god damn it.
I don't know.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books
Okay,
a year.
why was the wash
And
machine
they'd be
laughing?
the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like
It
my
was
brain
taking the
is
piss out of the
coming
knickers.
of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those cruise.
But you laughed. Okay, woman is lying. Okay, woman is lying in the bath. She hears a knock on the door. She says, "Who is it?" "Oh, it's the blind man." And she thought, "Well, he's blind. He won't say anything." "Oh, sure, come on in." He looks at her and says, "Nice tits, love. Where do you want the blinds?" That's a classic bad one, though. Yes, yes, I do. I'm gonna pause the game so I can listen to it properly. Or turn your volume all the way up and make sure their head is pressed against the speaker. Exactly. Okay. Okay. A man named Bob goes to hospital to visit his friend, but finds out he's dead. And he has to identify him in the morgue. He sees him on the slab and says, "Yeah, that's my friend." But then he notices his friend is a giant, massive cock. And Bob turns to the doctor and says, "Hey, look, this is going to be like a weird question, but can I get a transplant?" Doctor's like, "Look, it'll go to waste, so yeah, we can transplant to you. Medical science, you'll have it by the end of the day, alright?" Gets it done, walks home, looks at his wife and says, "Hey, guess what?" Opens his coat, shows her the new cock. She goes, "Oh my god, your friend's dead." Time to get new fence. I don't know. Okay. What letters of the alphabet scare... Oh, bye, buddy. Okay. Thank you for the bad jokes. Okay. What letters... Yay. So what letters scare burglars? Oh, I see you. Yeah. Okay, 1 second. I'm going to start playing. That game's been paused for a few minutes, so let's get back to the thing. Hey, I'm sorry. One of the best parts of The Last of Us television adaptation was the fact that they kept in Ellie's jokes. And just seeing, you know, him lose the will to live every time they're spoken. Ooh, Bessie. Wait, it says something. One sec. Yeah, I'm sorry. I love how it's like share your screen. It's like, but it was streaming. I was doing the right thing. Why are you making me paranoid? Alright.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming. It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared.
Weird question. What's everyone watching right now? Like TV. What's everyone's go-to TV?
Alice would have never turned the lights off.
TV.
I remembered thinking, I caught a glimpse of her.
I've been heavily like
into the darkness.
I don't mind. If anyone wants to jump in and say, as long as you don't, turn into that guy at the bottom. Fees.
The next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first.
Jesus Christ, that.
Beyond this lost
Wait,
memory, there was nothing.
That whole thing was like. That was a whole thing. Yeah, I don't even want to say some of the shit. It was weird. I've been really like just binging the X-Files. Because I don't think I've ever just... Yeah, because of what... Oh. Yeah, no, it's because, one episode as a child, because my mother let me watch the X-Files as a child, traumatized me to the point where I didn't sleep for a week. Wait up. Really? I thought everyone liked the T-Rex. Na 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 na.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me.
I do like Jurassic Park. Though, I remember me and my friends, we went to see the, I remember got like re-released in 3D or some bullshit. And we went out of our way to go see a 2D screening of it. And just watching, I got to witness generational trauma. Because I had to because I had to watch a woman carry her 4-year-old son out during the raptor scene while she patted him on the back going, "Don't worry, it scared me too." Jurassic Park has caused generational trauma. Yeah. Or he's being told she's dead so that the writer can write a story to free the evil Dark Elder God thing.
She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do.
Pardon me. Yeah, this isn't a Faustian bargain of any kind.
Write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
Sure.
She had Alice, and the manuscript.
I always thought it was like one like very specific Jewish joke, like what did the rabbi ask for on his hot dog kind of thing.
Yes.
You wanted one with everything on it?
All right.
No, this might be a different thing. Never mind.
I'll bring her back.
I really hope a lot of people are.
I remembered it all now.
I really hope
I'd written for days.
Are people who do perform it are certified?
Manuscript of a novel entitled Departure.
How do you prepare? How do you train for that?
Making sure that the unfolding story would become more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write.
As someone who owns a foreskin, I'm immediately uncomfortable.
To interrupt the horror story before
I know. So no, here's how David discovered circumcision existed. A friend of mine got an infection. Very typical thing to happen to young men. It can happen, and they have to be circumcised. And my mother had to explain what a circumcision was when I was like 6. And apparently I got very freaked out and just started crying. She went, "Oh no, but your Uncle Mark did the same thing." And I literally apparently responded, "Is that why he's so cross?"
I'd woken up, confused and groggy. My mind consumed by darkness and fear.
That's a topic that I feel I am ill, educated into discussing.
The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious.
I want to believe that the guy who posted in your chat, I'm just going to believe he's a psychopath.
It had to have cost something terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
Do they have a wee red spot?
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your
Hey, look who's
fault.
back.
You're gonna pay for it.
Listen to the licensed music that is plot centric to this game. Oh, it's a good song now. Okay, I skipped it. Pausing it for like 2 seconds. Okay, 1 second. Wait, what's happening? I know I was looking, it's like, what happened here? What's wrong? What have you done? Also, because I really need to do this real quick. There we go, that should work now. You're welcome.
Story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make.
I assume you're talking more Minecraft stuff, yeah?
Some part of me had been aware enough to write my.
I eventually need to get back to Minecraft.
We can create something absolutely wonderful.
The leg, it does something to the works of art created. It makes them feel. My mom gave me this all at once. Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find some.
By the way, apparently there is an Alan Wake TV series in the works. Yeah, which a lot of people are slightly worried about because the last time they adapted a Remedy game, the live action, it was the Mark Wahlberg Max Payne movie, which was terrible. As Mark Wahlberg is a shit actor. And racist as fuck. Wait, what about furries? What's that? I gotta turn this. I just realized the audit. 1 second, I just realized the audit. I need to turn the audio down because I turned it all back up because you left and I forgot to turn it back down. Guess who's in prison? Or at least jail. For what? For stealing from those fanboys earlier, you're now in prison. Okay, someone, whoever it is, cat, whatever, who's in chat, remind me in August to get the Fanboys Hooters t-shirt. I love the fact that I've been streaming for nearly 5 hours and there's half an hour of it was me telling bad jokes. Hey buddy.
That about sums it up.
Exactly. Oh, he's sick. Because both of them are hungover. Because they got... Okay. Kinda. But they're also being arrested by a dickhead FBI agent. I love the fact it's like, okay, we've got to work this thing out so I get my wife back, etc., etc. And what are we doing now? Oh, we're going to drink some moonshine in this fucking abandoned farm surrounded by monsters. Raymond Chandler. Another drink. Another drink.
Agent Nightingale, I want to talk to your superior.
Well, we all want things, Sheriff. I wanted my... Look, that's not possible right now.
Agent Nightingale,
So, in the spiritual follow-up, Control. Apparently the FBI agent is a former Control member.
Wake, what's wrong?
Lady, are you stupid? It's a trick. It's an obvious trick.
Okay, I've had enough of this crap. Wake, I'm gonna.
I'm pretty sure that that dickhead is actually the main antagonist in the sequel.
It would matter more if you were sober and if I actually believed you were here on official business.
Whoa! Get back in the cell, Stephen King.
Another drink.
The only way you're leaving this place is over my dead.
Yeah, the drinking game is take a drink every time he calls Alan Wake a fucking author's name. Bye, buddy.
Light. We need light. It's the only way. Nightingale tried to make sense of it. It was disjointed
Yank.
and strange. He didn't understand half of it, but it all rang true. Impossibly true. He took out
Yeah.
his glass the page that described it.
This thing. In my office. I've got your things there. Follow me.
Woo, move. On the other page.
Man, we're sitting ducks with the light.
Nightingale felt the situation veering out of his control. With the gun against felt steady in his hands.
So is it Yank, Yeet, and Yote?
Resolved that he would let this happen over his dead body.
Stay cool. I can get the emergency power on.
Yeah, but the opposite should be Yank if you're, so it's pulling instead of, you know. Hi, Cat. One day we'll play more tabletop games.
Wait, what do I need to know? What do you need from me?
They can be hurt in the light, only in the light. And I need to find Cynthia Weaver. She can help me stop this.
Light.
And also, you're also a Yank. Hey, Barry. How you doing, buddy, old pal?
Wheeler, I need you to stay here. What? No. We're going to fetch our ride, but I have friends who need to be
I really hate. Honestly, it's like the texture. Pardon?
Here's a list of people in
Oh, Columbo. So one more thing. The Columbo episode with William Shatner is almost a strange prequel to Halloween because it involves William Shatner in a blue jumpsuit. Also, go fuck William Shatner. He's a dick. I mean, he's 90 odd, so that'd actually be kind of impressive. Oh, Canada. He's Canadian. Like Keanu. Except Keanu is better. And my god, I would... okay, not that you're okay with that one. Yeah, I would pay to see Keanu Reeves in Star Trek. Good guy.
I'll go. I'll open the gate for you once I'm
I mean, yeah. He looks... Who? No, I didn't hear the name. That sounds like a euphemism. Miraz. This is one of the things where it's like, this is actually a beloved drag thing. Which a lot of people have been kicking off about that. It's like you've had drag on television for as long as there's been television, but now, oh no, but now there's an issue. I didn't. I'm just really. I apologize. Ramaz, what were those options again? Ramasmus and Ramasmodius? They sound like a gay alternative to Christmas. Birds. Seriously? I hate these fuckers. They're bastards. That's what they are. feathery, beaked bastards.
Hey, Sheriff! Your password. Night Springs? What's that all about?
What? Why are you writing my name?
What am I, an electrician? Hold on!
Oh, man. That's smart.
Good job, Wayne. Okay, stick with
Because of reasons? Why are you writing my name? Other than buy my book. Hey viewers, you're watching Honest Cactus's thing. Go buy my book. Oh, it's a Team Fortress thing, gotcha. Yeah, and I didn't hear that. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Age of a fucking possessed van. Because it's possessed by Satan. That's a good reason to disintegrate a motivation. Fucking cough.
Look out!
Nope. Ah, get fucked. I mean, I'm a married man in this game. No. Mild spoiler for a game older than possibly some of your audience. Well, actually, no, it's not. When actually, Google. When did Alan Wake come out? Like the first one. OG release. Okay, describe him to me. Wesker. I think it's the third game. I think it's the third game he actually rocks up in.
I'm gonna want explanations now. For example, what the hell happened to Rose? She's seriously messed up now.
The same thing.
There's another cactus.
After I arrived.
During this week, you can't remember.
There are cacti.
Oh, I remember that.
Oh, I love. I love. I got that achievement. So, I can play coconut on the radio. No, put the lime in the coconut. And if you play it both times, it's available. You get the achievement. Drink it both up. That is stupid, and I love it. Pardon me. Sorry, I apologize. Hi, I'm a good friend. Woo. Also, I'm a delight. I am. No, I'm just a delight. Yes. It has been a rather chill day. I will, but that'll cost you. Hey, don't kink shame. Some people are into that. Why the hell did you say that with the same energy that Jack Nicholson says the words "never rub another man's rhubarb"?
Wait, over here! There's light!
Yeah, from Batman. Is that the first time you've heard that? Which, yeah, it's like, are you okay there? You sound like you're having a stroke. Oh god, this cough is starting to annoy me though. That's like starting to. It's been annoying me all day. Adam? Oh, God. Oh, it is also annoyingly hot here.
Let's go, Wake.
Are you okay there? Have you tried a cloth? How about bleach? How about fire? You heard me.
Okay, someone's messed with the fuse box, but you should be able to jury rig it while I find the keys.
I already got electrocuted once. How about I look for the keys and you get burned?
Are you okay there?
The keys aren't upstairs, Wake.
I'm just gonna take a quick look.
TV, my friend. What, the TV? By what? Like a... Quite? Well, is it a modern one or an old one? Because a modern one would kill you. I mean, Dublin has a trolley I've seen. Looks to be a nice trolley. I never used it because, you know, Dublin's not that big a city. I mean, as long as you explain it, I'm going to get some context. I said as long as you... Well, I mean, yeah.
Okay, Sheriff, I got the keys.
Flashbang. Ooh, big torch. Big girthy torch. Girthy. I mean, it could be worse. I could say it slower. Girthy.
Barry?
Why isn't he inside?
No, but at least one person in your chat did.
Oh god. Oh god.
I've played Call of Cthulhu with Cat. Hey, no, for Twitch, how many hours do you have to stream a month to keep your thing?
Let's go around. We can meet him in the
Oh.
back.
Because I know I have to stream at least 3 times. I have to meet at least so many hours. I'm currently sitting at 5 hours and 12 minutes on the stream alone. Yeah, but I can't bear looking at it right now. Hi, hunters. It just sounds like you're lost in a city and you're like, just don't want to. It's like you're lost in a city, but you're at this point in time you're too embarrassed to ask for directions. That is what it sounds like. Wall of
We can make it
darkness.
through the bookstore. Wheeler should be waiting for us in the backyard. Oh, hi, Doc. I've got it. Don't worry.
Hi, Doctor. Hello, Mr. Small-Time Doctor. Fuck off. Hey, look. All of my books are on sale.
It's me that won't. The sooner I get out of here, the sooner you can fall back to my...
Fucking cough. I don't like it. COVID sucked.
Wait, you got the keys to the bookstore?
Perks of being the sheriff.
I could be dead.
Girl needs to get around.
And the world would be...
They're really taking advantage of your presence here.
Oh god, what's that stupid thing grandparents should say after someone died? Ah, but there's one more angel in heaven. It's like, pretty sure no one would think that if I died. Like, at my, like, it's more the heaven part.
I don't see Barry.
Thank you, camera angle, for this wall.
That's the way to the chopper.
Oh yeah, isn't that... Wait, okay, right. This might be a correction. Through the Jewish faith, there is no concept of hell. Correct. Or wrong. Okay. Fair. I just grew up with, you know, the general Presbyterian thing, which is, alright, did you feel guilty for it? You're going to hell. Did you ask Jesus? Did you say sorry to Jesus? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, then there's a whole Catholicism thing, you have to confess, and that just seems like... I'm sorry. I really hope this is fake. We're outside a church. We're at a church, and that's the security notice.
Peace of my mind about this lock. Oh, I told him to get it fixed.
Oh, I feel uncomfortable. Well, allow me to use my grenade outside the church. Hey, buddy. Yep, everyone's dead. Fuck off. Let me use this flare gun at close range. Well, it did. Where's the other one? Hey kids, if you're being chased by a teleporting dickhead, try using a flare gun. Hey kids, use a grenade. Granada.
Okay, it's open. Let's go, Wake.
Okay, I'll be here by myself with my own thoughts. Oh god, no. No. One second, should I just quickly chop over so I can actually see your chat? Oh no, no. Oh no, 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 no. I'm hopping over so I can see your chat because everyone talks to me. Hi? Do I know this person? Hi, Drew. Nice to meet you. I love the fact.
We're almost there. We'll have to go through the basement to get to the parking lot.
Yeah, there's no way going through the crypt will turn out to be a bad idea.
I feel I should be concerned, but I'm not. But what is Heavy's fact of the day? I'm not curious. You have tickled my curiosity. Exactly.
Guess that one saw the light, huh?
One second, I just realized I gotta get their chat. I mean, I have played Team Fortress 2 when it was, you know, first released in the orange box. Fuck. Southern? No, I'm from Northern Ireland. I'm from the north of Ireland. So Northern Irish, you know, never got a southern accent. Might be you. Also, I'm just seeing the quality of my stream via Cactus's stream, and anyone watching that, I'm sorry.
It's my flaming eye of Mordor. I wish I could say that. Hey, I want a headlamp.
I'm okay with that word, though. Oh, how fucking dare you. How dare you say fuck Rooney. Bye. So yes, if anyone can see me in Cactus' stream, hi. Night Springs. I apologize for the cough again. This is just getting somewhat ridiculous. And I dislike it to do it. Ooh. Horrible things. Horrible things are afoot. Oh, I was just coughing. Well, you missed the fuckery. Yeah. By the way, because I know I jumped onto your stream, you know, just to see how everything looks, you're covering up my little cardboard cutout Alan Wake. If you look at my stream, right, like my actual Twitch stream, look at the bottom right hand corner. Yeah. I know. I said, check it. Because you get to see a wee cardboard cutout. Look at him. He's so tiny. I mean, A lot of things are friendship that shouldn't be friendship. Like sharks. I'm pretty sure... No, I'm pretty sure it's an Invader Zim joke. What was the... Oh yeah, I think it was the last movie it explained how the dad lost his arm. It's like... I thought sharks were my friends. I learned. So yeah, it's 5 hours and 22 minutes. After this mini boss fight, I might wrap up. It gives us, I think, like an episode and a half of the game left, not counting DLC. Yeah, so there might be another stream tomorrow. Maybe. Oh fuck. Hey guys, just fuck off. Yes, go fuck yourself. No, throw the grenade! Alan, throw the grenade! Throw the fucking grenade! That took too long. I was just trying to steal everything, but everyone beat me up. Oh my god, you're right there. Yeah. I'm gonna fall back to the stairs and just, you know, oh Jesus Christ. Ignore everyone. Because you shouldn't give them what they want. That's how the terrorists win. That was the wrong one, David. That was your flare gun. Also, yes, that is an evil tornado. Yes. It might. It's the closest you're gonna get to the personification of the evil. You know, evil. Yes. The real evil is climate change. Do you not agree? Are you a climate change denier? It's all you know, David's gone just a little bit too far. He's like, yeah, okay, that's a real thing, David. Maybe not make fun of climate change. I would like to apologise in a genuine. Wait, should I do a YouTube apology? Well, I think everything is technically monetized, even though I haven't got money for it yet. I did not think about the people who would be affected by my words, and I'm going to take time to reflect, for self-reflection, so that I may get the help I need to be a better person. As not only did I feel my fans, I feel you. Fake tear rolls down screen. Are you okay there? Did my YouTube apology break you?
I hope you're right about her, or we can kiss this town.
I have Twitter? Yeah, I do have Twitter. I forgot. I forgot. I keep forgetting I have. I never use it. Even before Musk shot it in the foot. But yes, I'll probably wrap up after this cutscene because I have won. And I played a lot of. I love this game, but it's also half won. Why is New York always like the go-to? It's a tough city. When every time I hear anyone from actual New York, they're either old or hipsters.
Well, my dad used to be a cop there. Tells some pretty wild stories.
Stuff like this?
No,
So is Dublin.
just normal bad stuff. Kind of like your books, Wake.
Oh, because
He was just like Alex Casey.
light kills the Evil Darkness, yeah. So he's got Christmas lights as a bulletproof vest, and he's wearing a mining light on his forehead, as it kills anything it looks at. It's his Eye of Mordor, as he calls it. Once again, another nerdy literary joke in this game.
Just get me there, Sheriff.
Yeah, everyone likes to shit on Barry, but Barry has good ideas. Barry's basically Samwise. Whee! There goes his ankles again. He literally, the thing is, in this game, he literally does. Because do you know who wrote the story? Him. Okay, let's see. When am I going to get that? Let's see if I can. Yep, there we go. And there we go.